Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I brought with me a 2020 Audi Q7 all the way from Dallas to Pensacola, Florida, and that was probably 11-hour drive with all the stops. So the reason I got an Audi Q7 is because I always wanted to drive an Audi. Never had one, never experienced one before, so I thought the newer Audi Q7 looks pretty cool from the inside as well as from the outside, so I chose this car. For the 2020 model, they have changed the front of the car a little bit, made it a little bit more aggressive, bigger grille, a little bit different shape on the headlights, completely redesigned the taillights to look a little bit more modern and a little bit better looking than the previous one in 2019, which looked a little bit more boring compared to the competition in the market. So have they done a great job from the outside? It was a good job, I would say. The car still blends in, with the crowd, and it does not stand out. It's not eye-catchy either. It's just modern and it's simple design, which is great. The highlight of this car is the interior. They have completely redesigned the interior. They have got rid of that iPad-looking screen, and what they've done is they have included 3 touch screens, one for the climate control where you can choose the temperature. They also had integrated a middle screen, which is the main screen in this car. You can control the radio, the media, the phone, vehicle, as well as the settings and everything else. And then there is the other screen that's in front of the driver, which is highly customizable. You can see the call list, you can see the map, where you're going, where you're heading, you can see the music, you can see the fuel economy, a bunch of different information in this screen, and it's highly customizable, which is great. One of the greatest screens you can find in any car, this one. You can also get this car with a 4th screen for the back, for the climate control in the back, just like this one, but it's going to be for the back passengers, and I highly recommend taking that option. Why? It's because you cannot change the fan speed the way it is right now. The fan speed in the front has to be the same as the one in the back, and I feel that sometimes the passengers in the back want it to be on a faster speed or slower speed, and you can't do that with this car. So interior of this car is very modern, very good looking. The gloss black here, it says Quattro, very neat looking. You can also get this car with the extended leather. This specific one does not have that option. As you can see, still very solid material. Some plastics here, just like any other car, but other than that, very solid material. You got plenty of storage here as well, cup holders. The gear selector design is beautiful, I have to say. It's one of the best looking gear selectors in the market, in my opinion. This car has wireless charging here. This is my mask for the COVID-19, but anyway, this one has the wireless charging, 2 USBs here, 2 USBs in the back, and you got one here, the regular one that you can find in any other car. Little cup holders, but that's fine. You can control everything. This is very driver oriented. The seat position is very comfortable, and its panoramic roof is massive, and it's great. Another cool feature is you can turn on the lights using the touch, just a little touch. You don't have to press it, just a little touch will turn the light on for you. This is very, very modern, I have to say. Very modern car, very beautifully designed from the inside. I was hoping the outside would be as good as the inside, but it's not. But it's not a problem. Let's take this car for a drive, discuss how it drives and the specs on the engine. So this one we're in right now, this is the V6. This car comes in with 2 engine options. You can either go with a 2.0 liter 4-cylinder turbo engine, or you can go with the 3.0 liter V6 twin turbo engine. If I were you and I'm to pick one, I would definitely take the V6 because it's much faster, 335 horsepower, 0 to 60 close to 5 seconds. That's pretty quick. 5 seconds is very quick for a car that's 5,000 pounds. So 60, that quick. What else? The way it drives is very smooth, very isolated. It's even difficult to close the doors because they're really heavy. You probably have to try 2-3 times sometimes if you're not used to this car. So what all that means is a big practical car that's designed to carry the passengers in comfort, in style, and in a smooth ride. You can change the driver settings, but doing that is not going to change the ride for you. It's going to feel smooth. I haven't felt any difference by changing from comfort or dynamic or auto. I mean, it all feels the same to me, which is kind of disappointing a little bit. Unlike what you find in the X5, if you change it from Sport Plus in that car, you can tell the difference. This one, not so much. Anyway, other than that, the car transmission is good, smooth. It's not snappy. It's not that fast transmission. I feel that the engine and transmission are not do not work together as well as the X5, for example. Whenever the gear changes happen, you feel that there's some sort of I wouldn't say delay, but I would say that the transmission is not as fast. Some things that I noticed about this car, as I mentioned before, climate control in the back. You cannot change the fan speed. Whenever you're driving, you cannot play with the settings of the car. You cannot even play with the navigation of this car. I feel that they're taking it too serious for the safety sake. The lane assist is great, but it's very, very sensitive. So if you let go of the wheel for only a few seconds, it's going to start beeping at you. Presense, Audi Presense, which is the collision detection and braking system. I have not been able to get this system to work for me for some reason. I'm not sure it's only this car or if it's not that accurate. So I was unable to get the car to brake for me. All these things, it's things to improve on. Also, the wireless charging pad right here, you have to put your phone 2, 3, 4 times in order for it to start charging. You could probably get a cheap, Chinese wireless charger off eBay, and it's going to work better than this. It's kind of disappointing. But other than that, this car accomplished what it's made for. It's big, practical, smooth, isolated, and it masks the speeds pretty good, pretty well. So if you're looking for something like that, if this is what you're looking for, then go for it. I do suggest you consider the Audi Q7. I wouldn't say go ahead and buy it right away. I would say just take one for a test drive, check it out, see if you like it. Just get it. If not, then you can probably look at the other options like the GLE, the Porsche Cayenne, the BMW X5. It's also worth noting that this car performance is very similar pretty much to all these competitors in the market if you opt for a V6 or a straight 6. In terms of reliability, if I want to judge based on previous models, I would say this car is going to have some issues, especially electrical issues. Audi are notorious for that. Hopefully it's not going to have any of that. This is a new engine introduced by Audi. If you're looking for something a little bit more aggressive from the outside, I would say check out the Audi Q8. It looks much better from the outside in my opinion, and it retains the same interior as well as all the functions that you find in the interior of this car. So consider this car, and if you like this review, this quick review, if you like this review, just subscribe to our channel and stay tuned. We'll bring some pretty cool content in the future. Thanks so much for watching. You have a good day.